What's up, YouTube? B-Rod212 here with another video. So I hit my first comic show of 2022. What books were trending? Alright, so got to go to the first Clifton comic show of 2022, and I gotta tell you, it was jam-packed with IG and YouTubers all over the place. Biggie's Comics and Nemesis Prime and a bunch of other members from the community were all out, in effect, looking for books, hunting, and just having a good time talking. It was great. Had a blast talking to some of the dealers, talking to YouTubers and IG guys, and just comic guys in general. Good time. But I did see a trend. People were definitely hunting for books that I hadn't seen people hunting for before. Now, before I show you what I picked up and talk a little bit more about that, let's take a look at the show floor. All right, so show flow was it's dope. There was some really good books there. It was great to hang out with my man Big E's and his son, watching perspective of a kid who was loving Spider-Man also and just talking. He had bought a new action figure. It was really cool. But I saw the movies are still influencing what people are buying. There were definitely people out there hunting for ASM 238s, First Hobgoblin, for those of you who don't know what that is. And, especially high grade books like that, people were definitely looking after them. X-Men keys are always a paramount there. I saw people looking for X-Men keys. Matter of fact, I picked up a nice X-Men key. And then the title of that I was really like surprised that a lot of people are buying it because they're not buying just issue number 1. They're buying further issues based on story arcs, which are now affecting the MCU. And that's Doctor Strange. A couple of Doctor Strange titles were picking up and people were buying them, all over the place. I was surprised that, like you're walking down an aisle and you know a guy and you start talking to him like, hey, what'd you pick up? And the guy like, oh, I picked this up, and I picked this up, and I actually learned a few things. So that was actually very cool. But I picked up one, and that's this, Doctor Strange number 60. And this is the first time that the Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange meet. But look who else is on there. Monica Rambeau is on that cover too. And this is all with Chthon and the Scarlet Witch in the Avengers series. These two story arcs tie in together. But books like this, their first meeting, Doctor Strange's first meeting with Brother Voodoo, books like that, becoming war books, and people are buying them. So just if you have these in your back issue bins or you have them in your collections and you're looking to move stuff, now's the time, because these books, not super expensive, but still $40, $30 books all the way across, and people are buying them. They're cool collectibles. Book I always speculate on. If I can find it cheap, I'm buying it every time. I think somewhere along the line, this character will come to either a Disney Plus series or something like that. It's Fantastic Four, number 129. And this is the first appearance of Thundra. So I like that book a lot. Then guy had boxes and they were $5 a book. I picked up very nice Submariner right there, Submariner 18. Picked up this What If with Sergeant Fury. Why did I pick this up? Because where is Sergeant Fury right now? In outer space with Sword. Now, he's not part of Sword in this, but this is the first time that you see Nick Fury as Sergeant Fury in outer space, I believe, in like comic book form like that. He was there with S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything else, but this book got hot. People started specking on it. Another book I spec on, first appearance, White Fox, number 1. Ties into Agents of Atlas, New Agents of Atlas, one of the characters in there. Good spec book. And then book I just love the cover, and I just think this book will see its day, is Annihilator's, what's the issue number on this? Number 3, and that's that classic Rocket and Groot variant cover. And then, like I said, everything's Spider-Man, right? So, Amazing Spider-Man, number 410, and that's, it went, and then Amazing Spider-Man 430, when the symbiote takes over the Silver Surfer, and 431, which is the second part, and just an iconic cover. Now, walk in, and like I said, always look for a dealer I don't know or have only seen a couple times. Now, this dealer I've seen before, but not as often as the other guys that are set up there all the time, and looked like he had new inventory. I'm a big fan of new inventory. And I was able to get this for a deal, what I believe to be a deal. And that's Marvel feature number 1. And this is the first appearance of the Defenders. A lot of people pointing out and saying that there might be ties to the Defenders in the MCU. There's talk of Ruffalo getting a Hulk movie. We know the Submariner is coming. And we have Doctor Strange in the MCU. A great way to bring another superhero team together. In the future, Valkyrie has become part of this team. Ghost Rider has become part of this team. They could do a lot with this book. But I got this really, really good price because it has some rippling to it. But I think I could fix it. We'll see. And then I picked up this also. This is about as clean a Bronze Age copy as you're going to see for Batman number 402. It's probably an 8.5 to a 9.0. This book, and I'm just trying to show you guys, it's gorgeous. I couldn't leave it there, put it to you that way. And then my final pickup for the day was the last book I bought. Wasn't gonna buy it, but I can't leave it. That's just me. I love this book. I love this run, and I think that this book has not hit its ceiling with 3 first appearances in it, and that's Uncanny X-Men number 129. Just too good a book for anybody to leave sitting around there like that. So yeah, that's my haul. Those are my thoughts on the trends and what people were looking at. If you did, you enjoyed this video, take a look at this video over here. And you know what? If you like series like this and stuff like that, take a look at this. Right. Until my next video, peace.